Hello friends, in this video, we will discuss how to search for a node in a doubly linked list. For example, we have this doubly linked list here and let us search for the key 30. So iterate the list starting from head node and compare with data part of each node. So first, compare 30, which is the key, with head's data, which is 10. So they are not the same. So move to the next node and compare 30 with 20. Again, it's not the same. So move to the next node, compare 30 with this node's data, which is 30. Now they are the same. So the search is successful. So return 1. Now let us search for 100 in the same doubly linked list. So iterate the list starting from the head node and compare with data part of each node. First, compare 100 with head's data and they are not the same. So move to the next node and compare 100 with 20. Again, it is not the same. So move to the next node, compare 100 with 30. Again, it is not the same. And since we have traversed the complete list, we can say 100 is not present in this list. So the search is unsuccessful and hence we have to return -1. And this is the code to implement the program. The function search node will be doing the search operation and returns the result of search. We are passing the head of the linked list and the key to be searched into the function. And if the search is successful, the function will return 1, and if it is not, the function will return -1. So as we discussed, we have to iterate over the linked list. So let us create temp pointing to head so that we can start iterating from the beginning. So the address of head node, which is 1000 here, is stored to temp. Now this while loop is used to traverse and check if the node has the key. If the key is found, then the function returns 1, and if it is not found, it returns -1. Here we are searching for element 30, so key equal to 30 here. First we check if temp, which is pointing to head, is null. And if it is null, it means we have reached the end of the linked list and it will not enter the while loop. Here, temp equal to 1000, which is not equal to null. So enter the loop. Now check if the data at address 1000 is the key. So compare 10 with 30, but it is not the same. So if fails, so jump to the next statement. And the next statement is temp equal to temp next. Now temp will be holding the next node address, which is 2000. So temp now points to the second node. Again the while condition is checked. Temp equal to 2000, which is not equal to null. So enter the loop and compare 20 with 30, but it is not the same. So if fails again, and it jumps to the next statement, and temp will now point to the next node at 3000. Now again check if temp has become null, but it hasn't. So enter the while loop and check if data at 3000 is equal to key. So we compare data 30 and the key 30, and both are the same. So if returns true. So return 1, which means the key is found. So this is how it will be working. Now let us see another case where the search key is not found. So let the key to be searched be 100. First, the head address, which is 1000 here, will be stored to temp. And we have the while condition, temp not equal to null, and temp equal to 1000, which is not equal to null. So the condition okay, so enter the loop. Now check if the data at address 1000 is the key. So compare 10 with 100, but the comparison returns a false. So if condition fails, so jump to the next statement, temp equal to temp next. Now temp will be holding the next node address, which is 2000. So temp now points to the second node. Now again we have temp equal to 2000, which is not equal to null. So while condition is true, so enter the loop and check if node 2 is holding 100. But the comparison returns a false since key equal to 100 and the data here equal to 20. So if condition is failed, so temp will now point to the next node at 3000. Again check the while condition. 3000 is not equal to null, so enter the loop. Compare the data at 3000 with key. But we have data equal to 30 and key equal to 100, which are not the same. So if fails again and jump to the next statement, temp equal to temp next, and temp next equal to null here, which will be stored in temp now. Again check the while condition. Now we have temp equal to null, and we have this while condition temp not equal to null. But temp has become null now, so it fails and the control comes out of the loop and returns -1, which means key is not found. So that's it. This is how we can search a node in a doubly linked list. Now let us talk about the time complexity of this operation. The best case is when the search key is present in the first node itself. So while loop need to execute only once. And the best case time complexity will be order of 1. Now, the worst case is when the search key is present in the last node. So if you have n nodes, the while loop will have n iterations to find the key. So the worst case time complexity will be order of n.